got sent out a package from Mito Red Light of a few different red lights. And if you guys watch other YouTubers, you probably see that David Lade, Lex Little, and then even biohackers like Brian Johnson have been using red light pretty frequently. And I've always known red light's going to be pretty good for you, but after doing some research, it's pretty crazy how many different things it can help benefit. So I've been using it pretty consistently over the last couple of weeks, mainly for my skin, stretch marks, acne, bunch of things like that. And I've noticed it's helped reset my circadian rhythm, and I'm able to fall asleep a lot easier when I'm getting red light in the morning. So that's definitely a big plus, because I have struggled with falling asleep early for the past couple years. And yeah, red light's definitely helping with that. And I've also been doing cardio about 4 to 5 days a week just on my stationary bike. So you guys kind of saw a piece of that in the intro of this video. And the thing with doing cardio on a bulk is it's going to allow you to eat an extra 200 to 300 calories while not putting on that extra fat. Therefore, that food's just going to go to more muscle. So you're going to be able to get bigger faster without just putting on unnecessary fat. And this is kind of my first time like properly doing cardio on a bulk, so I think it's going to be making a big difference with doing it for a prolonged period of time over 5 to 6 months. So we'll see how long I keep up with everything, but yeah, that's pretty much an update on what I've been doing for my morning routine, I guess, over the past few weeks. So for this leg day, I started out with some hamstring curls and then went on to quad extensions, and I've pretty much been doing this the past 4 to 5 weeks just to pre-exhaust my legs before squats and really focus on these movements and get a ton of blood flow. And if you guys watch any other bodybuilders, you will see that pretty much every single one of them starts out with these two movements before they go on to squats. And I just had 2 sets of 10 on hamstring curls to start off. I actually did 12 first set because the full stack of my gym is pretty light. And then after that, I went right into a triple drop set, so just back to back to back, which you're watching right now. So I just kept dropping about 40 pounds each set and had 3 sets of 10 on that, and this will absolutely fry your hamstrings. And then once I finished up here, I went on to leg extensions. So with leg extensions, I have 2 sets of 10 and another triple drop set of 15, 20, and then 25 reps. But I actually skipped out on that right here because I wanted to come into squats a little bit more fresh and not have my legs just completely destroyed, because I still want to progress in strength on my squat and move a solid amount of weight. So I actually came back to leg extensions again later in the workout, and I really wanted to focus on squats here. But I do notice with doing leg extensions and hammy curls before squatting, everything just moves so much nicer. I'm so warm. Even though I am pre-fatigued and gonna be weaker, it still just feels a lot nicer. So I had a top set of 8. I actually had 2 sets, but I only ended up doing 1 set with 405 because I just felt a weird little tweak in my back. And I've matured enough in the gym to the point where I've realized if you feel something that's a little bit off, just call it there, because it's definitely going to be more beneficial in the long run. But I'm going to let you guys watch this top set with 405 right now. Come on. Wait. What are you doing here? Are you gonna squat? You hitting leg day too? Let's go, it's all you, bro. I'm done. Oh, bro, skipping leg day.
after that set of squats, I went on to some leg press, and I had another 2 sets of 10 here with a drop set. And you can't really tell too much with the angle of the video, but my feet are extremely close. It's about an inch apart, and my heels are even coming up just a slight bit in the bottom, which is helping me get a little extra stretch on my quads. And I'm even wearing the Adidas Addy Power squat shoes, which I'm pretty sure are the highest heeled squat shoes you can get, and my heels are still coming up. And what you really want to look for in a squat shoe is making sure it has an extremely firm base, because if it's squishy in any way, you're going to be losing power on a squat, leg press, pretty much any movement. So the Adidas Addy Powers are definitely one of the best squat shoes out there. And after that 2 sets, I just dropped down to 3 plates, rep that out for about 10 reps, little drop set. And then, like I said earlier in the video, I kind of skipped out on that drop set with my leg extensions. So I went back to leg extensions and did another 3 or 4 sets here, trying to control the eccentrics a decent amount. And on my last set, I have a static hold of 30 seconds. I probably only did not even 10 seconds, because that is probably the most brutal thing I've ever done in my life. But the amount of blood I get in my quads after this is just the most ridiculous thing. Like, I literally can't even walk. I have to go outside in the snow and lay down for like 15-20 minutes, because it feels like my legs are about to detach from my body.
Someday my pain, someday my pain will mock you, harness your blame, harness your blame, walk through. Around you. In the morning I'll call you, send it farther on. Silence my game, silence my game.
So today is Monday, start of a new week, and I'm pretty sure the last thing I filmed was about 4 days ago, which was cutting down our Christmas tree, which we did get a permit for, so don't come at me in the comments saying we just cut down a random tree. And we got about a foot of snow over the last 2 days in Colorado, which is pretty nice. It's currently about 11 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna make my breakfast in a second. And I've been trying to roughly gain about 1 pound a week, ideally 1.5 pounds a week, but I'd say at least 1 pound a week is pretty steady for the bulk. And I've been doing 4,300 calories, over 300 grams of protein every single day. And I do have a push day today, so my last push day, exactly a week ago, last Monday, I did a 300-pound single on bench. And I said to my friend Jackson, he's like, damn, you probably had 4 reps in you. And I would agree with him. I think I could have gotten 4 reps last week. So I had an incline day since then, 4,300 calories every day this week, and I want to hit 300 for 5 on bench. So if I feel really good warming up, I think I can do it, and that'll be a pretty solid PR, because I think the most I've ever done is 3 with 300 before. And once I get 300 for 5, like 315 is just right around the corner. It's basically there, so hopefully I'll be able to hit that today. But let's make my breakfast right now. So I've had the same breakfast for roughly 6 weeks now, and we have 275 grams of egg whites. I've also been weighing out every single meal, tracked my calories every single day. So 275 grams of egg whites, and then I also cracked 3 eggs into here. So the reason I cook my egg whites, which is quite unfortunate because drinking your egg whites would be a whole lot easier. You just chug it down, be done with it, but you don't actually consume all the protein if your egg whites are uncooked. So make sure you guys are cooking your egg whites, even though it's kind of a pain. And then also we have a bagel cooking here right now, which I'm gonna throw some cream cheese on. And I've just been having these blueberries from whatever brand this is. Blueberry ones are super good. It's like 13 grams of protein or 11 grams of protein per bagel. So yeah, these are fire. But let's get this stirring up. So here's the final product. Burnt my bagels pretty bad, but this has been the breakfast pretty much every morning.
Under a trillion stars, we danced on top of cars, took pictures of the stage, so far from where we are. They made me think of you, they made me think of you. Oh, lights go down in the moment we're lost and found. I just wanna be by your side. If these wings could fly for the rest of our lives.
So I just did some lap pull downs, grabbed the 20s on dumbbells, just got some blood flow everywhere, so I'm feeling pretty warm and good. And I also took 2 scoops of Euphoria today, which is 400 milligrams of caffeine. I've only done 200 for the past like 6 weeks. I feel like I'm gonna fucking explode right now, so let's have a good bench session. Big and bubbly. My left pec's just like a little tight, but I feel pretty good. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that was perfect. So I ended up getting that 300 for 5, and I almost called it after the 4th rep because I did lift my glutes up on that 4th, and I knew the 5th was going to be sloppy, but I went for it anyway, lifted up my glutes pretty bad, so I guess that doesn't really count, but I mean, I still locked it out, so I dropped it to 275 and did 275 for 6, and my lockout strength is just feeling pretty weak today, so I'm definitely probably a little bit fatigued from my last push day, but we are at the Smith machine, so I'm gonna do 2 sets of Smith incline and then 2 sets of a dumbbell incline.
Get the edge, own it, work for it, fight for it, caress it, give birth to it. With that comes whatever dream you want. begins today, it continues tomorrow, and it never fucking dies. Drive you fucking nuts. For once in your life, have some ownership, some credibility behind your actions and your words. Mean what you say, do what you say. Follow through for something for one time in your life.
So that 300 for 5 was obviously pretty taxing, but I'm feeling like extra weak today, which kind of makes me feel better about that 300 with my glutes up, like didn't really count, because today I don't feel 100%. I'm still a little fatigued from my last push day, so I know when I feel 100% in a week or two, I'm gonna hit 300 for 5, glutes down, clean, solid reps, and it will actually count. But right now, I have some like cable flies to go to. And I've been drinking the Gatorade mid-workout for some extra carbs. Got some fucking chest width going on. Look at those milkers, dude. God damn. Could feed a fucking family of 4. What the fuck is this?
Guys, you achieve the confidence, the mentality that anything's possible. Weakness leaves, pride comes in. Confidence grows. Successful life. Getting out of bed, coming here in the morning, going for it when everyone else is sleeping. Put yourself in the opportunity to get that break. You're giving yourself a chance.
So, you know, it's lonely, man. Just like being this only car out in the parking lot. But if you're cool with that, man, if you're cool with walking in the shadows of yourself and day in and day out, we create the destiny. Champions are never born, guys. They're created. Second by second, you lose the opportunity to become the person you want to be. Or you can stop making excuses and take charge of your fucking life.
Normality is what weak people call living. I call it death.